This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Navy Midshipmen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Navy head coach before the game. One of the things you can look for early in this ball game, guys, is how often the quarterback throws the ball. Coaches know they want to be balanced, keep the defense on their heels, but they also want to get their quarterback the school record for single-season passing yards. I expect them to let him throw the ball early, kind of get that record early, get that pressure off of his back, but also energize him and his teammates so they can play well the rest of this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. They'll try to get the edge on the left. All over him immediately.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Moving the pocket, it's Woodson. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Uncorks one to the middle. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to get started. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The give to the left. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quick give. It's Hayden. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football, This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. In the backfield, it's Hayden. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Long way to go on second down. Out wide right, it's Brown. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Left side is Tipton. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Bryant. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Scanning the field, it's Woodson. On target. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll take it himself. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it. You just saw it right there. Get it done.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Right side, it's Hutchinson. They stop him just short of the first down, and it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Trying the left side. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Out wide left, it's Hutchinson. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Using his feet, shakes off the defender.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Sets his feet, it's Woodson. Fires immediately. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Quarterback keeper. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense got it, they're on the run.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Plows through the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carter. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
2nd and long here. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
On the RPO, got it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short. Memphis wants to move quickly.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the 1st? That's huge.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Memphis calling for a timeout, their 1st of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Nolan. The sure hands, it's Chapman. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Now Memphis uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Hauls it in. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Tipton. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 10 team, the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the home team in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Looking for a gap. It's Carter. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Drops back on 1st down. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. The Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Now, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Carter. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
All right, right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Right side, it's Carter. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
And I like when offenses understand, man, when I get down here in this part of the field really shrinks in the red zone. Get the ball to your playmaker, and sometimes he'll make things happen. And he did there. Got a nice game, didn't get in the end zone. Now your decision. What do you want to do on 4th down?
4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. To the air, it's Nolan. Looking for the goal line. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Midshipman will get things going here on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got his man out of the backfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Speeding down the left side. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he scores! Touchdown, Midshipman! On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Out wide right, it's Chapman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw, and it keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, nice grab, good footwork, everything you want on the completion.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. At the 40, there he goes. Might have a chance. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Right side, it's Hutchinson. There he goes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Powers inside. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Navy quick to the line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Wants to throw one first. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Hutchinson. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. On the run, it's Bryant. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback changing the play. Dropping back, it's Woodson. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Smith. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Navy quick to the line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Defense all over it.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Wants to throw. It's Woodson. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Intercepted deep in his own end. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Gonna run it. It's Hayden. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Tipton. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Got him on the RPO. Breaks into the open. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chapman. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Caught on the RPO. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Hayden. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Out wide left, it's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Drives inside. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They used a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway, the defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Carter. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. This is a designed run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Extending the play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.